How often should you stimulate your scalp in order to achieve long, strong growing hair? That's the question of the day. This is Dr. Dwella Moten Nelson, your healthy scalp specialist. So today we're going to talk about how often you should stimulate your hair in order to get it to grow. So I think we can kind of break this question into two buckets. So if you have bald spots, there is a particular method that I suggest for that. If you just want to stimulate the scalp all over the hair to have your hair to grow in healthy and strong, there's something that we recommend for that. So let's first start with those people who may have alopecia. So people who have alopecia, they have spots on the scalp or bald spots on the scalp that will not grow hair. It's a really difficult issue sometimes to treat, but using a derma roller can be very, very helpful. So a derma roller is essentially a tool, an acupuncture tool, and it's on a roller. So it has the one that we carry with Dr. TopicOils. It has 540 little tiny needles on our derma roller, and we'll link it here for you to if you want to check that out later. But the derma roller has 540 needles and it's on a little roller. So essentially what you will be doing on those bald spots, only on the bald spots, because you don't really need a derma roller all over the scalp if your scalp already has hair. We'll talk about what you'll need for that a little bit later. But when you have area on your scalp that has a bald spot, you want to use that derma roller on that area on the scalp. And honestly, you can use a derma roller every single day. I wouldn't use it more than 30 seconds to a minute each day on those spots that don't have any hair growing in. And also make sure that when you're using a derma roller, you're not pressing into the skin. You're being very light on the skin. You don't want to puncture the skin and have the skin to start to bleed because it is needles. They are needles. It is acupuncture. So be very gentle and very careful when you're rolling your scalp. But I always recommend if you have a bald spot, after you brush your teeth in the morning, go ahead and use your derma roller for 30 seconds to a minute and make sure that you clean the derma roller. Never, never, never put your derma roller in water. Most derma rollers are not pure gold. They're not made out of precious metals. The core of those is usually made from metals that can rust. So when you put your derma roller into water, rust could be building up. Microscopic little areas of rust can build up on that. Then when you're rolling your scalp, you're exposing your scalp to rust. So whenever you use your derma roller, always wash it with 100% alcohol. And after you wash it, you want to shake it out, shake the roller off. And most derma rollers that are high-end derma rollers will come with a case where you can sit the derma roller back into the case and let it air dry. So I recommend, again, using just alcohol only, no water, no diluted alcohol, 100% alcohol to clean your derma roller every single time you use it. So when you come back the next morning to derma roll that area again, your derma roller is nice and clean and disinfected. So that's for people that have bald spots where there's no hair growing and have alopecia, or even people that have male pattern baldness, which is a form of alopecia. They can also use a derma roller. When using a derma roller on bald spots, we always recommend using some type of application. So Dr. Topicals has the Advanced Anagen method, which has an application. It has acupuncture that you would do first. It has an application of nutritive scalp elixir that you do second. Then it would have manual massage. And so that's what we're going to talk about now. So for those people who don't have a bald spot that can easily be seen, but their hair is a little bit thin all over, or you're starting to see your scalp through your hair, and your hair is looking a lot thinner than it usually looks, and you can see your scalp through your hair. For that group of people, we recommend using a manual massager. We also carry that with Dr. Topicals, and I'll link that below for you to grab that if you're wanting to do manual massage. And with manual massage, it's the same. If you decide that you want to use the manual massager, you can use it every single day. You can use it a couple times a day. You want to make sure that the manual massager that you're using doesn't have any pulls. The end should be very smooth so it's not pulling or tugging on your hair. And the manual massage to the scalp feels so great. So it kind of has a dual purpose. It helps your scalp to be able to increase the blood flow and the circulation at the scalp, but it also is very relaxing. So it helps with stress relief. You're often wondering how often can you use a manual massager. You can use it daily. You can actually use it a couple times a day if you like. So with the manual massager, you want to make sure that you are using it at least a minute when you use your manual massager. So say if you sit it next to your couch when you're getting ready to watch a movie, you can sit there and massage your scalp for 1 minute and do that every night. You can also do it in the morning. So because a manual massager does not have needles, it's okay to massage your scalp more than 1 time a day. So there's no excess massaging that you can do. A third way that you can massage your hair, just to massage it, it feels great. You can do a hand massage. You can use your fingertips, put it down next to the scalp, and you can very gently massage your scalp, very gently all around in a circular motion. That also does the same. It increases the blood flow to the scalp. Having a tool just makes it easier, especially if you use pomades or oils on the scalp, if you don't want your hands to get dirty. Having a massage tool or a manual massage tool, doing a scalp massage, a lot easier to clean your hands up. So there is a right and a wrong way to do a scalp massage. Now, when I think about scalp massage, I think about more of a manual massage or a hand massage as opposed to a derma roller. A derma roller is more of a technique for a treatment versus a manual massager or hand massager. It's really relaxing and you are massaging the scalp. It's not actually doing acupuncture to the scalp, it's actual massage. So the question was, how often do I need to massage my scalp? So let's talk about that a little bit further. So a right way and a wrong way to massage the scalp. The right way to massage the scalp is being gentle with the scalp, making sure that you're not using your nails. When you start to scratch your scalp, you actually are scratching and not massaging. You want to apply pressure to the scalp and press down while you're making a circular motion on the scalp to make sure that you're increasing blood flow. You can also do, as if you imagine how you would knead dough. If you're kneading dough to make a biscuit or make some type of bread, you can use that same kneading motion where you're squeezing your fingers together and opening them up. You can do that. Also, that's a great way to massage the scalp with your hands. And you want to be very gentle with your scalp. You don't want to pull your hair. If your hair is getting caught up in your rings, I would recommend taking all your rings off. Anything that's going to snag your hair and pull it, I would recommend just taking it off. So just as you're pressing down a little bit into the scalp, you want to do a kneading motion or either a circular motion to increase blood flow at the scalp. That's your manual massage. Second type of massage that we'll talk about here is when you use a massage tool. They have a lot of different types of massagers that you can use. You can use a manual massager that doesn't have batteries. You can use a massager that has batteries that vibrates. I just use Old Faithful, which is just using a manual massager that you can use with your hands. And with that manual massager, it needs to have very smooth tips. You shouldn't feel it prickly on the scalp. It shouldn't be painful. So just remember, when you're choosing your manual massager, that you want to choose something that is going to be soft and gentle to the scalp, but also helps to stimulate that blood flow at the scalp. Now, the manual massager that we have through Dr. Topic Oils, we're going to put the link down below so that you can go and grab yours today. You can buy it today and start using your manual massager to increase your blood flow at your scalp. The question again was, how often should I massage my scalp? You can do that every single day with this scalp massager.